everybody, how's it going? Lewin here at Garageband and Beyond, and I'm back with episode 3 for Guitar Week. Thanks everybody, loving the comments. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the Guitar Week thing as much as I am. I know I'm not doing so many GarageBand things as I should be, but I really like talking about guitars, and apparently you guys all like hearing about guitars. So let's talk about, this guitar. Look at this thing. This is actually the newest guitar in my collection. I bought this last year. It's 2008. This is a Fender Telecaster Deluxe. And wow, I really haven't... I played a lot of electric guitars over the years, and none of them have really grabbed me as much as this one has. I walked into the store, I think I needed to buy strings or something, and I saw it hanging on the wall, and I was like, oh, I need to get another Tele. I used to have one that I sold. This one, I like the flame, and it's got this really nice white binding on it. And yeah, I walked into the store, just like I said, just to buy strings, and I walked over to pick up the guitar, played it a little bit, and I ended up leaving with it because it was so great. I couldn't not have it. So anyway, so yeah, this is the Deluxe Telecaster that Fender's making right now. They retail it for, I think they're around like $1,700, but you can typically get them for around $14 if you really lowball them. Times are tight, and high-end guitars are going for less and less these days. You could probably get it for around $12. But it's a great guitar. Let's see, it has solid ash body. One of the things I really like about it is the medium jumbo frets. These particular frets, I don't know, I like big fat frets. They help get the tone better, and these ones come really nicely polished from the factory, which is actually kind of a relatively rare thing, that the polishing job is so well done. But yeah, they really nailed it on this guitar. Let's talk about a couple things that make this sort of like a newer Telecaster. One of the things that they're doing now is they're using this S1 switching. Basically right here on this volume, on the master volume, there's a switch, and I actually just push it in the middle. And it's supposed to, it's sort of like a noise canceling feature. You push the button if you're having noise problems, some sort of like A44660 cycle hum or something. You can push the button and get rid of it. I really haven't had that experience with it. I've had buzz coming in from bad electricity in the room, and I've hit the button and it really hasn't done anything but change my tone a little bit. But I will say on average that this is much quieter than my old Tele used to be. So it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's these, it's the Samarium Cobalt Noiseless pickups. The other thing that really makes this, besides the S1 switching, the new pickups that they're getting here, that they're making, are great, because you get that classic Tele twang, that whole, oh, it's not turned up. Right? You get that really twangy tone, but typically, in the old days, this first position pickup was pretty noisy. Single coil pickups have a tendency to be more noisy than others, but the Tele used to be like really, really crazy loud for noise, but now they've definitely solved this pickup's issue. It definitely doesn't get as much interference as it used to. I'm not saying it gets rid of all of it, but it's definitely better. The Tele, I love it. It's a good guitar for, sort of like more rockin' blues. I play it a lot more. Actually, I've kind of fallen, I love my Strat and everything, but this is the guitar that I play the most on stage these days. It's such a pleasure to play. And I just love Telecasters. I always have. They're just... It's just sort of got that like nice old school rock and roll sound to it. Very, like in the first pickup position. Right? I don't know, you kind of get like, sort of like almost sort of like the old Rickenbacker sound, just like really bright and twangy sounding. I love it. I love my Telecaster. So that's it for episode number 3 for Guitar Week. Tomorrow, actually, I have to go pick up at my my parents' house. Actually, I got to go pull it out of a closet because it's been there since I recently moved into this place. But anyway, I'm gonna have something pretty special for you tomorrow, and probably something none of you've seen, or probably a few of you've seen, maybe if you're really lucky. But I'm gonna bring something real special in tomorrow for show and tell. So anyway, have a great day, and please subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe and watch the videos. I'm trying to get hits, and so the more help I can get from you all, the better. I really appreciate it. All right, have a good day.